Everyone, good afternoon, happy Thursday. I am here at the Central Florida Fairgrounds where the Central Florida Fair kicks off right now. It just started. Technically it was a 4 o'clock start, but they're just letting cars in, so people are just making their way into the fairgrounds. And we'll show you around, we'll give you a little tour. There's a lot happening, as you can see behind me, but it's just beginning. If you look in the other direction, we got live art going on. We have some glass blowing. There's you can go do paintball. There's people from a haunted house skating around. We got a stunt dog show set up right next to us. This is why I'm here, the Blockbuster Experience, which we're gonna do first and probably last, because this is my people. I am rocking the Blockbuster shirt. So this is really a trip down memory lane. It's all about nostalgia for the Blockbuster Experience. Is that if you are, I'd say, able to drive a car, then you probably have been to a Blockbuster at least once, or it was a big part of your childhood or adulthood, depending on how old you are. And there's a lot of nostalgia there. As a matter of fact, they made a documentary all about the last Blockbuster on the planet. You can go check that out. I think right now, they always move it around, but I think it's on Roku and I don't know. Just search it on your streaming service. There's like 3 or 4 different ones that currently have the rights to it. I rewatched it last night and this morning just to freshen up. We did this as a test run a few weeks ago, and it was awesome. It got a great response. So now this Blockbuster Experience will be here for the entire run of the Central Florida Fair from now until, I believe, March 10th. During the week, it is open from 4 till 10, and on weekends, 12 to 12, noon till midnight. There is a lot to see and do. You can see there's a whole fair happening over here. We are right at the entrance of the Bizarre Boulevard. That's why you hear chainsaws and some other fun, crazy stuff. But this is all fair stuff, and we'll do this in a little bit. Places to buy sneakers and buy t-shirts. But if you come towards the Blockbuster video, you're looking for Bizarre Boulevard. So there is some service issues as we walk around. I know I have Wi-Fi inside of this building, so we'll be okay here, but we'll see how the day goes. I just want to let everyone know, if you do have any connectivity issues, just hit refresh. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here for a little bit. We're going, are you ready to go back in time? Let us go back in time. They also, it's only, I believe today is only $2. All the movies are only $5. You get to keep them forever. There's 15,000 DVDs, and it is a full-blown Blockbuster, like from back in the day.
I didn't have Blockbuster no more.
There is one left in Bend, Oregon, and the people who have curated this have collected everything they can from Blockbusters that have closed down, and they've recreated a full-blown Blockbuster inside. And the manager from the last Blockbuster will be here next weekend, all weekend, saying hi to everybody from the documentary, too. Right. But it's worth it. It's only $2. I recommend it.
I'm going to be up here Saturday, too.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's go inside. It says they're open. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. I have chills. It looks amazing. The only thing it's missing is the smell of like soda and buttery popcorn on the floor. Besides that, I have chills. I am excited. Look, we got the signs from Blockbusters. There's a step and repeat. Look at this massive sign, which is right now being used as a great photo op. We're going to take you all around, but as you come in, just like at the Blockbuster, you get to explore all the movies, over 15,000 DVDs out here. And there is a small admission fee. I think it ranges between like $2 to $5 when you're here at the fair. But if you want to come in, instead of renting a movie, all movies are $5. That is a steal. They still have the now available sign. There is merch. So as we just mentioned outside, if you saw the documentary, The Last Blockbuster, it still exists over in Bend, Oregon. We'll have some of the team, including Sandy, here next weekend if you want to come hang out, say hi, take a pic. But this will be open every day of the fair. There's merch. You can get your own name tag, t-shirts. There's the poster from the documentary, which is fantastic. Again, I recommend watching. It's free on most streaming services with commercials. We got ornaments, we got keychains, magnets, a little peek. There's even the old bins. We even got the VHS tapes. Come on. The last time we did this, it was not a fun game of what has Pete seen and not seen. We know I'm the worst at movies. I'm working on getting better at it. But it just really upset everyone every time they say, how about this? How about this? And I'd say, oh, no. But oh my gosh. Some of my favorites right here. Mrs. Doubtfire, I've seen that. I love it. Home Alone 2, a classic here. I'm just going to tell you what I've seen on this row, just for fun. No. Yes. No, yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. As you can see, I haven't seen a lot of movies. I have a lot of catching up to do. That's why I love the nostalgia feels. We used to come here all the time. There are different sections, just like you are in a Blockbuster from back in the day. You have your drama, your horror, your family section. There's DVDs and VHS. And there's more that's just out here as well. Like I said, over 15,000 movies they have stocked and ready to go. They got the old signage. Check how cool this is. This is from the motion picture Cannonball Run, starring Burt Reynolds. The tailgate from the truck. And also the Burt Reynolds Blockbuster Bowl, baby! Florida State Seminoles versus the Penn State Nittany Lions back in 1990. The DVD player screen, the old mats, you can buy the candy, the popcorn, even the old promotions like Movie Pass. Remember when there was the no more late fees? That's basically what this is now. If you come in, you can buy these for $5 and you don't have to return them. No more late fees. Again, rewatching that documentary last night and this morning, I forgot so much about one Blockbuster, but watching the old commercials, the actors in the old Blockbuster commercials are all famous now. That's a cool format. Remember the old TVs? I had one of these TVs with a DVD player. It looks awesome with it. I just love it. Talk about memory lane. I love the old pop-outs too. I have to see this movie. I haven't seen this either. True Lies, is that good? It seems like I would like it. Major League, is that good? I would love to check that out too. Haven't seen it. And again, these are old racks, and everything you see here existed in Blockbusters. These were purchased from old Blockbusters that sadly just didn't make it, as every Blockbuster on the planet has basically shut down except for one. They also, last week tonight with John Oliver, did a piece about the last Blockbuster and sent them stuff. There was 2 left at the time, and sent some props to Alaska, which when Alaska closed, it went to Bend, Oregon. The Ellen Show did, Jimmy Kimmel. A bunch of people have done pieces on this last Blockbuster in Oregon, and that's who we're working with. But also you get this whole nostalgic experience. So I would say if you're here at the Central Florida Fair at all between now and I think it's March 10th, you got to come in, tell them Pete Carney sent you. Also, if you know any other people out there who you think would just love this, please share the video and hit the like button right now. It does help. We want to create as much awareness as possible because this is so neat. And it really is kind of something that sadly will be lost. Someone in the documentary said, and I find it funny, Blockbuster was so big at one point that they were opening a new store every 17 hours. And it was so big, it was, someone said, almost the size of the NFL. It's as if the NFL just disappeared. We're just kind of crazy to think about. The Blockbuster was unbelievably popular. So big that they could have just bought Netflix outright, passed on that. They thought they'd do their own thing. Sadly, we all know Netflix killing it right now. But a little bit of a blunder, I'd say. But Blockbuster was the biggest thing in the world for a period of time. So much nostalgia. You can see people making their way in. You can still use your old Blockbuster cards too. It was really neat when we did this. We did kind of, like I said, a trial run through here a few weeks ago, and I got to meet the team from the last Blockbuster in the documentary, Sandy and her husband, and some of the staff, and they're all so awesome. We had such a great night. I'll post some of the videos here on the channel. make some shorts. We also went out to a Blockbuster themed after party, and I guess they had never done table service or bottle service at a club, and so I was like, let me help out here. We we had a little VIP table, we were getting bottles, we partied all night long, so I feel like I was welcomed into the Blockbuster fam, but it really is awesome. There's also, I love this, the drop box for the DVDs and VHS tapes into the bin. They have the shot glasses, or as Disney calls them, toothpick holders. You got the popcorn candle. You can make it oh my gosh, we got to do this right now. Hold on. Let's get into this. Oh my gosh, it smells just like movie theater popcorn. That's awesome. So neat. All right, let's see who's here in the chat and answer some questions and talk more about this amazing experience here at the Central Florida Fair. This whole thing is also available to rent. So you can do this at parties, conventions. There are some, I don't know if I'm allowed to say them. I'll ask in a little bit when I talk to her, but this will be at upcoming cons that you might be going to if you go to any kind of nostalgia con, or if you're having a party and you want some kind of Blockbuster recreated. They own all of this. They're friends of mine, and this is something you could just take on the road, which is why it was set up here for the Central Florida Fair. The one we did as kind of a trial run, we also set up a monster video in the back of this. We didn't do it for this one, but that was really cool too, if anyone remembers monster video. All right, anyway, what's up to Tomorrowland Traveler? Joey M in the house just bouncing around. Robert D says, did you see the weekend of 420 is Dapper Day at Epcot? Ooh, maybe we should do that. That'll be fun. Brandy said, what? We accidentally planned the spring meetup on Dapper Day? We are so doing outfits. That's right. That is the weekend of our spring meetup. Go to our website, adventuresbycarney.fun, not .com, .fun, and come hang out with us. That is completely free. You can just come experience Orlando with us, whatever we do. If you have a park pass already, come meet us with you can come meet up with us in the parks. Or if you want to do some of the special events, we just ask you pay your own way. But please, I think we have an RSVP form, or if there's a dinner you want to do, or like the fireworks cruise, or some of the other things we're doing, let us know. But yes, come hang out with us for the meetup in April. I believe that's the 18th through the 22nd. David Lung, what's going on? Steve Ucko. Hi, Lynette. Lynette says, please be kind, rewind, hit that like button. I totally agree. Lynette says, they must have Pete restocking shelves. Yes, that is my job. And I'll happily do it. I have no issue with that. Billy Batson in the house says, I hope they have the 3 VHS tapes I reserved earlier today. Romancing the Stone, Poltergeist, and Police Academy. I love it. By the way, speaking of nostalgia and amazing experiences like this, if you're into any nostalgia, 90s, 80s, or even like getting some merch, old signage, promotional stuff like this, we have an amazing sponsor. SJG3 Collectibles are absolutely amazing. They have over 800 items on their store. They add new items every day. They find items for you. They find autographs for you. If you're into the movies, 80s, 90s, pop culture, I would definitely check them out. That is you can go to eBay and search them in eBay stores, SJG3 Collectibles, or go to ebay.com/STR. Oh, you're good. Sorry. Is that what you were waiting for the whole time? You could have done that the whole time. ebay.com/STR/SJG3 Collectibles. They're also on Twitter at SJG3COL. They support the channel, so please support them. And you don't have to have a big budget there either. They have items as low as, $2 or $3, all the way up to, obviously, if you're a big collector, thousands of dollars. But it's really what you're looking for, and it's so much fun to scroll those pages, and they do change every day. So please go support them. What's up, David Long? What's up, Peaches? Brandy said that's a 3 out of 3, Vince. Yes, absolutely amazing. Andy Van Dyke in the house said, I've seen the last one in Bend, Oregon just a few days ago. There you go. Yeah. The team will be here next weekend. So if you're in town next weekend in Orlando, come swing by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to meet the team. But this, again, it will be open every day of the fair. So if you're here, I definitely you have to come in. I don't even recommend it. You must come in. So these are different fairgrounds for the Strawberry Festival. Yes, we also do the Strawberry Festival. Those are over, that's about an hour-ish away from here. This is right by downtown Orlando. I would say this is like 10 minutes from all like the stadiums, probably like 15 minutes from Universal, more of a 35 to 45-minute drive from Disney. But this fair is going on for a little bit. Again, you can check out the Central Florida Fair. Also, the Blockbuster Experience is what this is called, and that is what you can rent or just find out their schedule so you can experience this yourself. I recommend coming to this one. That way you can come see the team. Tell them Adventures by Carney sent you. Because I love these people. And they work so hard. And look at all the effort and just the collecting all these pieces little by little to make this possible. Yes, I know my face is red, Brandy. We spent 6.5 hours live at Epcot's Flower and Garden yesterday. If you missed it, go check it out. It was opening day of Flower and Garden. David Long says LTE and Wi-Fi is worse here than at Disney. Yeah, it is rough. When we get outside, we're going to try and find a good spot. But inside, I have Wi-Fi right here. So that's why we're hanging out here for a minute. But the Strawberry Festival's over in Plant City. We are in Orlando. Tomorrowland Traveler, what's up? Billy Batson said, had to do some replacements since it's perhaps they have Purple Rain, Gremlins, and A Fish Called Wanda. Wow. We should go look for all 6 of those movies. Corey Barnett says, I live in Bend, Oregon. That's so awesome. Home of the very last blockbuster on the planet. Mark Mueller, what's up? Good afternoon. Great to see you. Dropping in for the like. Thank you so much to everybody who's hit that like button and who's hanging out with us. Oh, thanks, Vince. David Long says do they have machines that rewind VCR tapes? I bet you they do. I also love, all right, so I'll show you some of the little details I love. One, they have the ropes. They have the drop box. They have the faux security. Like we're watching it. Like, come on, that's amazing, the security. I think they did we have a tape rewinder last time even out? So amazing. So good. Let's see what's available. Also, while you're here, you can buy merch from the last blockbuster on the planet, and everything you see here is available for sale, including the DVD and Blu-ray of the last blockbuster, which is fantastic. You can see it was really well done. It's narrated by Lauren Lapkus. I love her. But of course, the manager, Sandy Harding, the star, but you also see, Kevin Smith, Doug Benson, Jamie Kennedy, Paul Scheer, Adam Brody, Sam Levine, Brian Posehn, Ron Funches. It's awesome, and everyone talking about that very last blockbuster in Bend. They even have magnets. Corey over in Bend, Oregon says, yes, they have famous people coming to the Blockbuster all the time. Yeah, it is a big deal over there. I was talking with Sandy last time she was here about some other ideas and like how she generates revenue, just because, obviously a lot of people have moved to streaming, but they've tried Airbnb-ing it for the night. Like, that would be so cool to have like the night inside of a Blockbuster. Like, you could literally make it a Blockbuster night. They have a bunch of other cool stuff coming down. Definitely check them out. I'll link them in the description after this video. I didn't do it beforehand, but I should have. On my socials, on my Instagram, I linked the last Blockbuster and the Blockbuster Experience. So go follow me on Instagram, @officialcarney. My Twitter is @yourwdwguy, and the TikTok is Adventures by Carney. The Discord is Adventures by Carney, and the website is adventuresbycarney.fun. Lynette says, does anyone still have a VHS machine? Pete just says she still has one. Lynette still has one. He just says True Lies is so good. I have to go watch it. David Long says, I forgot. Did they used to charge us if we didn't rewind the tape? I don't know. Did they charge us? I knew there were late fees. I think they just encouraged it. I know some local chains. I remember like some family-owned places before Blockbuster kind of took over. Because there used to be just... So for those who don't know, before streaming, if you're young and watching, if you wanted to buy a movie, whether it was on VHS, this is even before DVDs, they were so expensive. They were like $80 to $100. So it made more sense just to rent it for the weekend and pay your $5, $6, and you got it for, if it was a new release, you got it for like 2 nights. If it was an older movie, you could have it for like 5 days. And it was so much cheaper. But your family would come in, you would look around, everybody would pick out a few videos. Final Brandy put a great question in the chat. Everyone What is in your old Blockbuster spot in your town? Ours is now a mattress place. I do feel like mattress places popped up in a lot of the old Blockbusters. Of course, I know Sandy and her family well. I had such a great night with them last time they were here. And they'll be here next weekend. So if you want to meet Sandy and some of the staff, come on by here next weekend. Hi, Ken says, I miss Blockbusters. Captain Kirk, what's going on? Great to see you. David Lung says, my old Blockbuster is now a physical therapy rehab center. Jeez. Well, the clientele hasn't changed, I guess. Dawn said, we had Video Horizons and Hollywood Video, but no Blockbuster. What? That's crazy. Captain Kirk says, my sisters worked at one of the last Blockbusters in Florida during high school. It apparently was like the high school job. I never worked there, but funny. So I'll show you on the poster again. But there's a celebrity who went to my high school. He worked at a Blockbuster, and the stories he tells is hilarious. How they used to hide in the bins and reach out and grab the DVDs with their hand. Pete just said, if anyone told me in the 80s, 90s, I'd be paying over $150 for cable, $17 for Netflix, $15 for Disney Plus, I'd say, what? Yeah, times they have changed. Captain Kirk said we used to love our Friday nights at Blockbuster. This was the date night spot. Like, and it's also how you kind of got to know somebody, right? Like, this is all before apps. Is like, you'd come in here, you'd say, hey, you want to go grab a movie? And then we'll go watch it. So you come in with your date, and you could figure out with your date, like, what kind of movies you're into. I know if it was me, if she would suggest anything, like, oh, like, you want to watch Dante's Peak? I'd be like, sure, of course I do. You know, by that, like, 5th or 6th date, though, I'm like, no, we're doing it our way. We're going behind enemy lines. Tyler Silva, happy Thursday. Great to see you. Captain Kirk said, just shared the show. Wow, having a hard time talking today. Captain Kirk says, just shared this stream with my sister. She will love this. I'm so excited about that. Yes, please let people know. This is such a cool experience. Again, whether you're in Florida or not, this will be up for the next few weeks, so you can come and check it out. But this will be traveling around the country to many different cons as well. So by cons, we mean like conventions, a little shorthand there. Not to like, hey, everyone who's getting released from prison will have one. Dad About Disney says, Blockbuster and Movie Gallery were my childhood weekends in the late 80s and early 90s. Thanks for the great trip down memory lane. Must rewind before returning. Mind is exploding. Yeah, I'm sure for a lot of people, this is like, even just the sign for me. Like, I'm like, what am I even, this is crazy. Dad About Disney says, in our town, they charge $1.50 if you didn't rewind the tapes. Yeah, a lot of people had that tape rewinder because they didn't want to pay those fees. Paul Blart Mole Cup. I love it. And this used to always be on this screen too, where like they forget to hit play movie because the DVD would just repeat and go back to the DVD menu. So for those who are not of the age to remember DVDs or VHS, is that when you bought the DVD or rented the DVD, you get a home screen like this. There was some special features with like the director cut and like sometimes some like the outtakes. But again, at Blockbuster, this would always be on because they'd forget to hit play movie. Because after the movie played, it would just loop back to this. But yeah, honestly, the team here has done an amazing job collecting so much paraphernalia. Giant signs like this, the smaller sign. There's step and repeats. But yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to share this with all of you. And I just felt very fortunate that they asked me. They said, hey, Pete, we're going to ask other streamers to come and other people to come promote it. But we'd love you there for opening day and be the first person to come in with the first people. Because this fair just started an hour ago and is now going to run for the next few weeks. And support the Blockbuster experience. Share it, tell people about it, go watch the documentary. And if you're in town, please come check it out. The Central Florida Fair by itself is awesome, but this is a really cool experience. Again, that will only cost you between like $2 and $5. And if you do want any of the DVDs, VHS, you can just buy them for $5 and they're yours forever. Even if you don't have the DVD player, it would look cool. It's a little piece of history. I love that they have the old surveillance. And again, they do have a ton of cool merch. They got the sunglasses, the candles, the shirts, the hats. I'm rocking my Blockbuster shirt today. Gotta rock the Blockbuster blue. But there's more to this. We're gonna go outside and walk around, but let's see if there's anything else I forgot. Also, you must check out this QR code if you want to buy anything Blockbuster related. It is free shipping on all orders over $40 if you use the code REWIND2024. So just take a screenshot of this or come back or pause your stream and go back. And you'll be supporting the last Blockbuster on the planet in Bend, Oregon. I even love these. The next register, please. The old machines. Now, obviously, we all use this for real transactions, but this is what it did look like. And before that, if anyone remembers, remember the credit card where they would just take the imprint of it? Like, wow, that was crazy trust looking back. I just want Twizzlers. That's all I want right now. I just want Twizzlers. All right, let's do one more thing before we go, because I do want to ask them, but they're talking, they're helping customers. Let's play a game of what movies has Pete seen? Where should we go? Like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm the worst at movies. I did see National Treasure, and honestly, that movie is a national treasure. I probably have seen most of the family section because this is what I was allowed to watch. My mom was strict. We weren't allowed to watch PG-13 movies until we were 14. I couldn't watch a rated R movie until basically I moved out of the house. So it was hard. All the movies we watched were basically family movies growing up. I was the nerd. All my friends were allowed to see all the cool movies, and I wasn't allowed to watch the cool movies. Oh, snap. My gosh, a celebrity right here in person. And you're on TV.
Don't worry, you're famous too.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So the best part is none of our team had ever seen documentary. So we hung out with her for the entire day in the hotel the night before we go to the abandoned office to take it apart. At one point, I put it on and Torch is literally going, wow. That's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
How did your team not watch the documentary? We have to talk about that. Should have been a requirement. Look, Lori, she looks so good. Who made this? This is awesome.
In my other life, I did go to film school.
I've never dropped it, but I will put, we'll talk after this, but I have some hilarious photos and videos when I got to go clubbing with Sandy. Look at this.
So this is the store. Yeah, that's actually Kentucky. That old man was watching every inch of what we
Look at him taking apart the Blockbuster to bring it all here.
Yes. Look at it's perfect.
Wow.
So y'all went in to check to see what was left over?
No, we actually found
This was in Kentucky?
this is the Ashland store. The Atlanta store is way bigger like this. And then you had to go like track the guy down and had to argue with him.
That's so cool. Does it still smell like it?
I was going to say, you should have ripped up some carpet just for the essence. You need some carpet funk.
No, I'm not. It was probably the carpet because we drove from there to California to do another show and to do a show with them in Portland. And systematically, all of us got sick. Like, and it definitely just stayed there.
It's definitely just mold because asbestos takes 30 years. And that is your Asbestos Minute by Pete Carney. That was my specialty in construction for many years.
It must have been in the carpet.
I was going to say, if you have asbestos questions, lead and mold. You definitely, if you got sick, it was mold.
I'm begging that old man, and he kept saying, that's not the original deal. That's not the original deal. Like, we don't want the whole yes, we just want the top.
Yeah.
And he would not budge.
Why not?
He was like, I have somewhere to go. You have an hour to get all this shit out of here.
What, where'd you get this top then?
That is from the next store that I
Oh. I love that you're store hopping in different states too.
One left. It's in Canada, in Toronto. We're not sure.
By one left, we mean one that's shut down, not one. The last one that's open is in Bend, Oregon. Yeah.
Known abandoned store with actual. So the big look are these. Are,
The displays.
So these are 2004 up. And this one is a rental display. Where this gets tricky is there is a little
Oh,
Issue
that
after
would never fly.
So,
The ones on wheels? Oh, these. You should get the fancy end caps.
built in, yes.
Yeah.
It's all built in, and these all just click. So as we go to do conventions, we try to do this in a timely manner, and that ain't gonna fly. And these are super heavy. They're heavier
I was gonna
than
say
you
they're
think
so
they are.
heavy.
So
No, because that's all part. I can see the particle board, and
we
it's
had
so
to-
heavy.
right. So
Yeah.
we've actually only done these, but we technically have an entire store.
Just sitting of these. Oh my
We have
God.
the whole real back shelving, but they're so heavy, it would be hard. So what we're gonna try to do is we're actually gonna call the Rio in Vegas and say, look, man, you're falling apart. I see you're
No way.
working on it. We fell apart. We're working on it. Let's be friends.
That would be amazing.
And why not?
Why not? Yeah, that would be amazing.
The rooms are $20 a night. So if I'm like, dude, just give me a
Yeah.
year.
For those who don't know, the Rio is a massive resort in Vegas. They host the World Series of Poker, but their rooms are extremely cheap because they're just a little bit off the strip. But they would have the space, and instead of renting like a movie in your room to go be able to peruse and do a date night and have something like this, that'd be amazing. Also, another thing I like about these end caps is I believe these are the ones where you could hang stuff from.
They
So you could
are-
put your goodies on the
so-
side and the end caps
so
here.
This is the other thing we're learning. At this point, I'm an expert on the shelves. So there's a specific end cap that comes in, but it sticks out a little further
Yeah.
than I'd like.
I gotcha.
We're gonna let it ride this time.
It's just a nice option. I'm just saying because they're the ones the old hook in and sit.
Correct. So this is gonna be a whole nother Burt Reynolds land.
Yes, we should mention you have a good amount of Burt Reynolds memorabilia.
So I have the Cannonball Run jacket, like the one.
That's so cool.
It is cool. I'm just scared. It scares me to put it out without it being in a case.
Should we tell everyone that you knew Burt?
I did know Bert.
Yeah,
Oh, where's my wallet? Oh, I don't have it.
we believe you.
Somebody asked, I whip out my Burt Reynolds credit card that he gave me.
That is so cool.
And I was once on a plane, and I looked over, and there was a man watching Hooper, and I did that. Lost his
That's
mind.
amazing.
Lost
That's
his
so
mind.
amazing.
I love him.
What a legend.
Love him.
Burt Reynolds, resting in power.
You know what's sad? It's like, I know he just would have said, let me do this one movie. But because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is based off him
Yeah,
and Hal.
that's actually a movie I've seen.
You know, and Quentin Tarantino is named after him from Gunsmoke. His
No
character.
way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he's a huge Burt fan.
My dad was a huge Burt fan too.
That's the thing. Everybody's dad.
Yeah.
This will never happen again.
Yeah, he was
Loved him, they loved
man's man. And a lady man. Everyone loved him. Also, what a stash. Always an impeccable stash.
him. Well, so this is going to be more, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've actually seen more than this on other runs because I was just telling everybody else is that you did a mini version of this at Fort Wilderness Campground. Yes. Oh, we showed this. Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I was watching Captain Marvel. Every year we do a different theme for Halloween. So I was watching, we didn't know what we were going to do. We had done the circus drama.
Yeah, that was wild.
We were literally sweating the paint off. And so Captain Marvel falls through the blockbuster. And this was under the TV. And it just sort of clicked. So that is actually why we have the True Lies Sandy that she shoots. And actually, Sandy over there. I have a lot of Captain Marvel.
I didn't realize that that's all stuff. So for those who have seen Captain Marvel, which I actually have seen, she does crash into a blockbuster. They reference it in the documentary as well, that it's not a real blockbuster. But that's so cool. I didn't realize that this sign right here, the True Lies cardboard pop-out.
The little bit barely over there, but yeah, she walks out of the store and shakes the glass off. You can see that.
That's so cool.
So yeah, I'm one of these crazy people that like really details. If one person, well, once I put up the Captain Marvel, somebody will measure. But
I feel like you should, yeah. Or I mean, you do have a little like Easter egg here.
I do. I don't know how we're gonna do this any smaller. That's the biggest thing is how to do this.
Yeah, because even this is really scaled down compared to what you can do. I was telling people that earlier is that
50 by 50.
when we did an initial run through, just kind of like a test here, we filled the entire space and had so much left over. It was like picking and choosing what do you set up, what do you put away. on top of just oodles and oodles of movies that you own as well.
So the other thing that you'd be shocked about is VHS are basically a weapon. You get 6 of them together and hit somebody.
Yeah, I believe that's a brick. Yeah.
So the road cases, we've got about 500 per road case. I mean, I knew we couldn't lift them, but I didn't realize it would take an actual forklift.
Yeah.
So now we can't, we don't have 1,000 pounds.
It is hard to ship out to other cons. I did tease that this is something that also if you are a nostalgia nut, this is something you can rent. If you are someone who organizes events or conventions, this is all something you can do. But also, it may be coming to a town near you and a convention near you, so you have to keep your eyes peeled. I know you set up an Instagram. Is there another way where they can kind of find out where this will be throughout the year?
So the last Blockbuster's Instagram is pretty active. We have an Instagram for us, the Blockbuster Experience. We have a Facebook. I think this weekend we'll start our TikTok. I was fighting.
Okay.
I want to be old school.
I understand, but yeah.
So we will start that this weekend.
I wonder what the Venn diagram is there of people on TikTok and people who have been to a Blockbuster.
That's a really well. That was what I was saying. However, what we want is those little kids that came in here
And have never experienced it.
and
Yeah.
it's gonna be the one time. It's the truth.
Yeah.
So and that's cool. That's why we did it. I mean, I personally want my monster video.
Yep. I was talking about that earlier too.
I had custom made. These are actually okay.
Oh, so this is custom?
These are all my favorite movies. They messed up and did the wrong year remake of was it Evil Dead? Yeah, they did the wrong Evil Dead cover. But I'll give you guys another little cool thing. I love memorabilia. I'm currently bidding on the Shocker outfit that Horace Pinker is wearing in the entire end of the movie. So
I love it.
If we get that will be on display at all times in Monster Video.
And if everyone else is looking for some great memorabilia, our channel sponsors SJG3 Collectibles. Yep. He has a lot of connections. He's been in this industry for 25 years. 0% negative feedback after 25 years on eBay.
Well, also tell them that, I come up with all these crazy ideas because
I love them.
it's a regular job.
Yeah. You know who you're talking to?
So we've gone to the camp from Jason Lives because that is my favorite Friday.
Love it.
And we literally just pulled in and it was like, whoa, look around, but it's exactly a movie.
That's
Then it got
awesome.
me thinking, well, let's do like a weekend retreat where we can come stay in the cabins. The cabins are there. And CJ Graham, we'll hire him to come and basically everybody be in the cabin by 10 p.m. We'll light up the room.
That's awesome.
And on Saturday night, we'll do a whole gift frog thing to come and put it.
That would be amazing.
Whoever's got the balls.
Once a year, yeah. I love it.
It's actually already been done, but not to our standard.
No. As you can see, the standard Julie holds herself to here. Oh, I showed the surveillance. I love that there's the fake surveillance camera as well.
It's burned in there.
It's so good. Oh, I didn't know it was burned in. I thought you just put something on the screen.
It's burned in.
Oh, that is so good.
This came from the Ashland store. That old man, boy.
It was tough, huh? Tough cookie to crack.
I'm literally walking away with this going, no, it's mine.
That's so
What are you
great.
gonna do with it?
Yeah, what are you going to do with it? And it's burned in. What else are you going to do with it?
Well, what you got to get a picture of is the big boy.
The big sign is...
That's the sign that was actually attached to the store, right?
That is correct. It's the biggest one they had. It's 7 by 14.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, I worked in the one in Delray Beach.
I'm going to cut it back across and show this video. So this... I haven't seen this whole thing, but apparently I'm in it, which is super cool. But I haven't seen it yet. Thanks again for watching, everyone. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. We are taking a trip down memory lane at the Blockbuster Experience, but we're also inside of the Central Florida Fair. We're going to go outside, walk around in a little bit. The service is a little sketchy outside, so we're enjoying the Wi-Fi while we have it. Ken said, any video games? Oh, I'll ask. That's a good question. I don't know. That is a good... Are there any video games? None of the signage. That makes sense. But they are... Keep an eye.
But yeah, it's a attraction center there.
Dad about it. He said, "Get a selfie with Bandit." I love it. So Julie actually knew Burt Reynolds, which is super cool. Like in real life, like real person relationship, which is super neat. Hi, Ruben Q said those were the days. Dad about Disney said this place actually have rentals. So since rentals aren't really a real thing, and this is a pop-up experience, you could just buy any DVD or VHS you see for $5 and just keep it, which I think is super neat. Just bouncing around says, why doesn't anyone just start or restart Blockbuster as a streaming service? I think there's to be behind the game. That's what they were going to do, is that they had a streaming service. Well, they had the mailing the DVDs, I should say, like Netflix started, mailing the DVDs out to your house. And then it just, you know, they'd be so far behind in the game right now, and they'd have to license everything from all the other streaming services. So they'd have to pay a premium for all the Disney movies and Paramount and NBC, and, you know, because you have Peacock and Paramount Plus and Apple TV Plus and Disney Plus. Hulu, again, they have to pay for the rights, and also if it's an exclusive right, it's even more as opposed to sharing. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of these movies. That is a true confession. Brandy A in the chat for asbestos. I do love a good asbestos talk. Database, he says, is man Burt Reynolds right here was the man after John Wayne and Clint Eastwood. Yeah, but I mean, even those are, you know, like kind of, I don't know the right way to phrase this, but like the new generation may not even know who those guys are, which is crazy. What's up, Izzo? Great to see you. I definitely have a big red friendly face today because we got a little bit of a sunburn yesterday, but I feel great. For those who know, I was just exhausted last night. Sorry about the end of the stream. I was just so tired. I was doing yesterday on about 3 or 4 hours sleep, and it was a long day in the sun, so I definitely got some color. Hi, Love Pugs. Hi, Shelly. We got some color yesterday. We got the hat line. Kind of to see it from yesterday. I don't know. We'll show you, though. Let's see if you can see the difference. You can definitely see it here. Oh, yeah. That's the good one. A little bit of color yesterday. Flower and Garden opening day, though. It was a great time. I'm very lucky. I went home. I put on aloe. I didn't really. I was tired. Like I was able to sit and relax, and then I fell asleep for a little bit. Woke back up around midnight. Reapplied. Wasn't no pain though. And then I stayed awake for a few hours, and then I got like a nice full 8 hours last night, which felt amazing. And then again, I woke up, put some more lotion on. I'm great. This skin was built to look this way. But, yeah, I'm just a red-faced man. Anyway, we're here at the last Blockbuster's in Oregon. But this is the Blockbuster experience. I think this is going to be our last lap because I want to take you outside and show you around. But you can see how awesome Julie is and the team. Please come support them. Tell them you saw it on the channel. And if you're into nostalgia, again, please check out our sponsor, Vince over at SJG3 Collectibles. Search them on the eBay stores. They're also on Twitter at SJG3COL. And like I was just telling Julie, 100% positive feedback after 25 years of having an eBay store. It's crazy. I want to see, I don't know, I was told I was in this and I'm nervous because I was being, you know, a little Pete Carney maniac last time I was here. I don't know, I'm nervous. I also had no idea Julie went to film school, which means she should be doing this instead of me. Hold on, let's see if I can get this set up so I can go run and ask a question and come back. All right, I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. Share, please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be right back. That is still live. I'm just showing the video of frame perfectly on the TV. But it's live.
Wow, look at all this memorabilia in here, babe. I'm so surprised. This smells like butter waffle. Let me see. Oh, it does. Oh, glad we're getting that. Wow, look at this. I think I remember that episode actually. Oh my gosh, look. It's the membership application. Here's a blockbuster card. I wish it was good. I think I have this game. I'm pretty sure I have this game at home. Oh my god, look at Halloween. This blockbuster gym jacket. Look at the t-shirts. The last blockbuster. Okay, I have to get one of these t-shirts. They have them in yellow. So cool. Let me see what I have. Look at these. These are the magnets. Don't tell me why. Mirror, sunglasses. Oh my god, that is awesome. Big. Look at these sunglasses. Oh my god, it's so cool. I need sunglasses. I can't put this back. Alright, it's not touching my set. It's coconuts. Is that a blanket? Oh, cool. That's cool.
These are friends of mine.
Mind blown for a second. Yeah. That's great. Oh yeah, this is white game.
Yeah, please. They're awesome people, like I said. So yeah, medical owners, and they've been going with Tom. It's like a small. They have probably enough. 4 times the size. And a monster video as well. So they started buying up like every clothing video store.
This is awesome, man.
It's actual side. Yeah. So everything is from actual stuff. So we're live now. You guys okay to be on camera? I'll say hi. Oh yeah. We got some friends in the house.
Oh, y'all looking to rent a movie?
You're asking the wrong person because I've only seen 4% of the movies on this place. But yeah, we just talking to Chris, and like these are our actual real signs. Like that's a 14x7 real sign from a Blockbuster. That's another real sign from a Blockbuster. They literally just went around the country when they were shutting down and just started buying them up. And she's so detail oriented. That's Julie over there. Where like even like there's the drop box in the counter, and like they bought the top of this and like built it in.
That is epic.
There's the 3 different generations of racks. So like this is the newer rack. That's like the middle stage rack, and then there's the wooden ones in the back, which are like the OGs. But yeah, I mean, look around. You guys have fun. I just wanted to look at that. Boom, he's in the chat. No, have fun. Walk around. I'm going to catch up with some chat real quick. What's going on? You see Spokesman right there. I'm sure everyone knows Spokesman, another amazing creator. I don't know, the popcorn seems fresh, but it's in bags. Pete just said I had a strange craving for some buttered popcorn. Power of suggestion. Bill D, what's going on? Shelly, thanks for dropping the eBay link for the store. Joe Wen, what's going on? Good evening. Dad about Disney, so they still have a fully functioning Super Nintendo, N64, and Sega Gamecast. What's up, love pugs? Yeah, this is really fun stuff. And also, make sure you're going to follow Spokesman on all his accounts too. YouTube, TikTok. So I love, if you missed it earlier, we were talking with Julie that I didn't even realize why she put certain cardboard like cutouts out and other ones that she didn't. And it's based on that, the Marvels, which is so cool. So I'm just gonna hang out with them for a sec. I'm gonna show you more of this. And then we're gonna go walk around the Central Florida Fair. So don't go anywhere, hit that like button, share it. If you missed any of it, you can rewind. Enjoy more of this and tell me if I missed any of Makes. Apparently I'm in this, I don't know. And then we're gonna go walk around the Central Florida Fair. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. That was crazy, right? Such a throwback. That's what we were just talking about. Like, it was a part of everyone's like childhood. You go in, either you fight with your family and watch God, and then as you got older, like just be like a next stuff. Like, be like, what do you want to watch today? Yep. No, when they, so that's actually their ultimate downfall. Is that when they introduced the more late fees, people just never returned anything. Like, my friends would have like 19 DVDs in their house just from Blockbuster. Yeah. They could have bought Netflix for $50 million. And at the time, Blockbuster, it was so popular, they were opening a store every 17 hours. And then they were approached and they were like, no, we'll both. That was when Netflix was like mailing DVDs. So they're like, we can just do that too. And then Netflix was like, no, we're going to stream. And they took them out. There's one left on the planet. The manager of the internet. They did that documentary, The Last Blockbuster. One left on the whole planet. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, I mean, I just said like, I talked to her last the manager last year. He was like, what's your plan? Like, eventually, like, they're going to stop making DVDs and VHS tapes. Like, everyone has streaming service. Like, you don't even need to get it. But they got to figure it out. They started like thinking of ideas. The last one, like, we did Airbnb for a weekend. I was like, that's kind of cool. If I lived here, spend the night actually at a Blockbuster. Problem is, you find and then you will also own your DVD. I'm not trying to hate this. I'm happy everyone's enjoying it. No, this is a lot of work. Yeah, I get it. Well, enjoy.
Let's take a walk around. You think I'm working next Saturday? Yeah. Pretty cool, right? It's awesome.
Hey, yeah, they knew I had a YouTube channel. I would do the live streams before for Halloween and Halloween Spring. And I knew they had the bigger project, so like I helped my company for more games inside and like that. And they also have side hustles, so like some of the company that sold golf carts that were sold out. You get the golf carts and they always have like 35 on site, and they're just getting scattered around. Yeah, and they also have audio visual stuff with like big speakers and lights and stuff like that. So There's a Moshi. Yeah, there's So Moshi's there and like, hey, so like they never had options for this. And everything's fucking with me. So like they're like the crowd just there. Like, come on. They're looking at us. But yeah, so we're gonna stay friends with them. And yeah, so to answer your long-winded, to answer your question is yeah, just so when they do events, they're like, hey, you want to do it? And they actually hit me up too. They were like, hey, you hit up like, I know like Tim and like Adam and Lou and like all that, like something like this. We want to do things for free and it's a fair
So this is
no, of course, I say the same thing. Like, unless you come something 3 months in advance, it's hard for you to get it. And next weekend, that whole New York it's real shady for a second. I don't do that at work. I'm also gonna, because I've been I'm in live and stuff, so I found a woman. But I'll show you. It is the most random, in the most random place too. You're in a warehouse in a random field in the middle of the yeah. Yeah. You walk through like a time portal. Yeah. It's on YouTube? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and you know
I have it live. I was probably going to watch.
the guy went there right after we were there, and he's got 40-something thousand views. Is it this guy? No, there's another guy. Is it this guy? And he's like, oh, somebody was just here. Oh, there's nugget sauce. And I was like, that's our nugget sauce.
Nice little gimbal there, right?
DJI.
Abandoned Blockbuster, yeah.
He had gone right after us, and yeah, he's like, oh, people must have just been in there. Like, it was just there.
That was us.
That was us.
This used to be like my mother's section because she always kept all the VHS shit all together. And I'm like, man, it's a VHS. Are 8-track worth anything today?
No, these are
People are full.
collectibles.
Oh,
So let them be full. So this whole area, you look, see the tape return?
Yeah.
That's all we wanted in this old
So
man would not-
that tape return, which is,
I would have had to literally murder that old man.
I'm surprised you just didn't bring like a sawzall.
Please, no food, drinks, no smoking. Kentucky State Traffic still available here on DVD. Could you imagine?
I'm glad you made a video of you gutting these because that is also super cool.
And you know what's messed up though? This is actually in really good condition. So she's emailed him back. The thing is, he's 80, so he's at that point where he doesn't care about money. And
Yeah.
what do you do when you can't flirt or offer money?
It's-
not what we've been taught. I just short-circuited. I was like,
Yeah.
what do you...
Murder.
So,
No,
yeah,
just.
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, so we have to kill you?
No, that's terrible.
And then the cops showed up and they wanted to take pictures of me. So there's a missing line that's over there. All these, we got all this stuff. What did you just say?
In more recent time.
What'd he say?
Somebody has just been in here more recently.
Yeah, which was
It's awesome.
all of this stuff.
It is actually all these shelves.
Yeah.
came from this store.
I was just telling.
These are the pre-2004. But these I like. But when you look at them close, they just eat it. It really works.
So I don't even know, but these two people here are both big TikTokers, YouTube people too. So yeah, that's why I was like, take some video, publish it, do it. I actually just talked to him too. I was like, do you have Woo's direct number? Because I'm trying. I know he would love it.
Well, the guy that was just here went to high school with him. And he's like, oh, I thought he's a YouTuber. And I was like, oh, let me guess, Adam.
I think combined they got about 1 million followers, so they're filming now.
So this whole area, this old man was like, come on. So Sandy's there just grabbing shit. It was rough. I'm not gonna lie, he gave us an hour. And it took
That's crazy. So how did you set that up? You're like, hey, we want to come buy stuff, but he's like, you have an hour and that's it, and only certain things.
He just, I hate to say this, and I'm not saying it, I hate when people just go for, like, he was being discriminative, but, like, he took one look at me and another me and another me and his eyes, and I went to shake his hand, and he basically was like, I don't shake women's hand.
Oh.
And as soon as he said that.
Yeah, it's, you know, that's the beginning of the end. Yeah, that's
and he
rough.
was like, yeah, so as you can see, all this stuff is just laying out there. I mean, we did a really good job. In an hour, we got almost the whole store of what we wanted all of these.
Yeah, this is, yeah, we saw. So I was talking about you have the different generations as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So pre-2004 are the wood. We knew that we would have the other store in Atlanta. The guy literally unlocked it and walked away.
That's amazing.
Because I'll tell you now, this stuff it's all an accordion style thing. Once one piece comes off,
Yeah.
That one's with Sandy.
Oh, she took that one?
Yeah.
And where'd you get this one from the other store?
This one I actually had.
Because you had that for a few years.
Yeah, that's one of the things that started everything. Yeah, see if I can get up to see how. I think I have it on video of him literally just getting in his car and driving away.
That is so funny.
The cops came. Yeah. See?
Look at the whole team. Look at it.
The whole team. That's the real team.
I remember moving all of these.
So, driving from the whole next weekend with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 of these, and that will then take away this whole 2 row, and it's just bam, 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 bam. It makes you realize.
How do people contact you if there's something they want to do for an event, a con, a birthday party, anything?
The Blockbuster Experience at Gmail. Nobody
The Blockbuster Experience at Gmail. Also on Instagram, the Blockbuster Experience is also their Instagram as well. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best, like, for instance, trying to find out who owns that logo and Toronto is going to be hard because it's been there so long.
And then also you got to drive all the way up to Toronto, and then you got to pack a truck.
Who we're doing a show with, but we'll be fairly close, and you'll have to fly in.
Okay, I'm in.
Our convention debut, and my plan, since we do music festivals as well.
Yes,
so,
love that. Oh yeah, I have to talk to you about that later.
yeah, so we'll basically do festival. I can't say what festival.
Okay.
But one of the production managers, his brother, is the Blockbuster X guy.
No way. That's
And I was
awesome.
like,
That's perfect.
"Wait, what?
Want to do a little crossover? Yeah.
So we're gonna do probably a Blockbuster bar. So Samuel comes.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
working on, my dream would be to get Liquid Death to sponsor. I fucking love Liquid Death. Like, it's like air water.
I might know some people over there.
Well, the girl that used to run sponsorship was friends with my friend, and guess what? She literally last week got promoted. And I was
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, for her. And I was like, wait, can you? So hopefully we're working on that. So I just got to make sure our festival doesn't already have a water sponsor.
So it's so hard to talk in code. I know. So you're working one on one end,
Yeah.
doing Blockbuster at another festival, and then you want to do your own festival as well.
No. So
Oh.
basically, the way it works is in the artist compound.
Yeah.
Every festival tries to do something, right? I have to talk in code, but let's just say our artists would very much like VHS horror and stuff.
Oh, okay, I know what you're saying.
However,
But that's because that's where I was with the Liquid Death. I'm like, how do you get Liquid
yes,
Death in? Yeah,
exactly.
that makes
So
sense.
We have one festival that is before our metal festival.
Okay.
That is a fuck it, I'll just say it. So Bourbon and Beyond.
Okay.
We do right before Louder Than Life.
Love it.
And we feel that the Blockbuster will work better at Bourbon and Beyond because it's a weird lineup.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say,
Metal Festival
which is Monster Video.
blah, blah, blah. So Monster Video.
I feel like-
is louder.
Yeah,
Blockbuster for
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm always trying to like, if we're gonna do this, is look at me.
I know you're all in. I told that to everyone outside already. I was like, Julie's all in. Like, so if it has to do with Blockbuster right now, this is, I would say, borderline in a good way, obsessive compulsive when it comes to Blockbuster.
Asking people to give you money to come walk around, I'm one of those people who would be like, but if I saw this, I'd be like, oh.
I totally agree, and also I think the other drawers too. And we were talking to people outside, and as soon as you told them, because they were like, oh, can you actually rent a DVD or VHS? And we were like, you could just buy it for $5. They were like, oh, I'm in.
So that's where as a collector.
But you were clearing them out. I mean, it was insane last time packing up the amount of DVDs and VHS tapes that you own.
I do.
Like, insane.
So I have a not girlfriend, a wife that's straight with a boyfriend. It's like my life partner.
Okay.
And for about 3 months there, she's like, what are you doing? And I'd say, I'm going hunting. And I would go and just hunt. And
Hey, I got 2,000 DVDs.
Well, so the DVD part, I actually stay away from it. It's more VHS. And if I found a horror VHS, I haven't been that excited in years. Like, I'm literally running around a predominantly gay food store, knocking these poor boys down. Because
You
I'm like,
show them.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Because he's like, girl, I just want beaches.
And you're like, I want all the slasher films.
I was like,
Yeah.
your private dog is dead.
Yeah. You're in the wrong section.
I know. And then there's a Hocus Pocus and so like the only ones that are ever going to be worth anything are the stuff that like you actually care about. Like, you know.
Also, I feel like even if there's collecting, and I'm all about people who collect, but I feel like if you just find something that you love, like having that, like even on the coffee table, like people are like, is that a VHS tape? Like,
Well, so when we were doing this at the fort, we were getting a lot of like happy crying, and I was like,
yeah, you're bringing people back.
Well, my dad loved this movie, and that's where the
Yeah.
and I didn't expect that level of people crying, but I mean, I'll tell you what.
It is true. I mean, this is a tangible memory that people can hold in their hand. Like even the sound and feel of opening up a box.
You know what's weird? Some of them have that smell that you like.
Yeah, I was about to do that too.
So you know what's sad? So this.
Oh my God, it
girl
does smell.
has been dead since 1988.
Oh.
She's the little girl from Jaws of Revenge.
Smells like VHS tapes.
I'm sorry. Oh, like, do you remember this?
First of all, you're talking to me who's never seen any movies, but do I know that there's a movie called The Never-Ending Story? Yes. Did I know there was 3 of them? No, I did not know.
You're not gonna mind it.
There it is, Peter Pan with Mary Martin.
It's making me sneeze. Okay. I'm trying
That's
not to.
good stuff. I'm gonna breathe some more of these in. I'll be in a good mood. I love it. Richie Rich, I actually saw this. This is crazy.
So, did you see our actual like family section? I have.
Yeah,
a
I love the family section.
Is this my-
So I was telling everyone the reason I haven't seen movies is that we weren't allowed to like see PG-13 until we were like 14, and we couldn't watch rated R until I moved out of my house. So like, I've only seen the family section. That's why I'm so far behind on everyone else.
I think it's actually nice.
Everything is exciting to me. Like all these movies, I'm like, I really want to see that. Like I now have to go watch True Lies because
I don't think you haven't seen True Lies.
I know it's
And some of it in Fort Lauderdale.
what? Look at that. That's us. More, but yeah, that's always a little bit
I
less.
didn't realize we were actually doing a live. I actually thought we could edit this. So
No, we're live. And there's some bad adult words, but
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm sure everyone watching this is, if you're old enough to go to a Blockbuster, you've heard some words before.
So,
The Blockbuster Experience on YouTube. Nice. I love it.
so this is the one, the old man, when you went to see this, he literally just hands me keys and goes, just drop them off at my house when you guys are ready to leave. Like, why wasn't the old man in Kentucky that night? This one's actually, I think, of the two.
Oh, you can see the little cutout, like on the side of the wall. This little thing right here.
Those are all these.
Wow.
This one really didn't smell great. So, here we are.
There's always a good must.
This was bad. He actually had to wear masks.
I was gonna say,
I was like, oh God, black mold.
television. I love that. Robbery barcode. That's awesome. What's crazy too is, and again, I had to go back and rewatch the last Blockbuster, but you almost like forget. Oh, that's awesome. You guys taking it back.
I say that at the end of the video. I
Like-
say, like, you forgot you cared about this.
Oh yeah. So we're super excited. We can't wait to see you.
There's where all the countertops are right over there. They literally just saw right through the wall.
I was gonna say that's the move. That looks familiar. It's right there. Done deal. So what are you going? You doing a one-day gut, take everything, and then say thanks?
It took 2 days because we decided to take everything, and like we were saying about the Rio.
Another filmer. This guy, you can tell he's legit. He's got on the hip. That's legit. Hooray!
There's everything that's there.
I love it. And now, just a fraction of the stuff. But look how awesome it looks when it all comes together. I love Chris over there, spokesman, making his TikTok.
I think all the vendors have jumped on, so I'm just gonna
Yep.
put the documentary on.
Is the documentary on YouTube? It is? Oh, look, there it is. Nice. Like I said, I just rewatched this last night to refresh my memory.
So
Yeah.
the guys that made this are doing a Lost documentary. So I didn't want to get them too caught up in this because they're like me and they would have just been like obsessing. Like, no, worry about Lost. So
This is cool, though. This is a really great documentary. I recommend it to everybody. I was saying earlier, look, it's our shelves. So this is a voice actor from Star Wars. A ton of stars are in it. As well as, like I said, you can see the staff. And if you want to see some of the staff, next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, here at the fairgrounds. But if you can't make it then, again, every day that the fair is open, come in and say hi. 4 to 10 during the week, 12 to 12 on weekends. Come grab yourself a piece of history. This is Brian Posehn.
he's a big metalhead, so he shows up to all the shows.
Yeah. He talks about it in the documentary, too.
So we have these window puddings being made right now that'll go out.
Oh, that's
there.
awesome.
I wanted to make it so we could reuse them, so it took a little longer. There's the shells we were talking about.
Yep. The end caps, baby. I also used to forget because walking around here, there's so many different options, but where there just would be like a wall of one movie. In Blockbuster. This is so great.
I used to have a TV.
I had one of those as well. The quick drop.
So we were thinking maybe next weekend, if anybody wants to come in a Netflix t-shirt, saying it's here.
be fun.
Show up in a full devil.
I feel like, how do they not set up the Blockbuster Experience as a joke at the Netflix as a Joke Comedy Festival? Like, have this experience.
So the PR guy I'm working with, he lost his ever loving mind. He was like, oh, we can do that. And he said, we gotta call Netflix. And I was like, well, maybe for some things, but their show
Yeah.
didn't work. He's like, there was a show? Like,
No, but since they're doing Netflix as a Joke Comedy Festival, this is like the most ironic thing ever. Kevin Smith is a big part of the documentary too.
I'm gonna go outside and check on our
Yeah,
lighting and carry on.
I will carry on. Again, if you're just joining us, we are at the Blockbuster Experience. I'm gonna go walk around the Central Florida Fair, just a few. Just want to make sure I cover all of this because again, they're friends, and I love their. You can see Julie's passion and how she goes all in, driving all over the country and out of Canada to acquire all of this greatness to bring you back to Blockbuster and the glory days and the way you felt when you walked in. Let's see what's going on in the chat really quick because I missed some of it as we walk around and show you some of the Blockbuster Experience. I love the candy conversation in the chat. I was looking for Cool Runnings. I can't find it. What's up, Ben B? Says, hey, Bean, everybody. Thanks for all the love yesterday. Yeah, I heard you weren't feeling great. Says, hope everyone's having a great day. I love the Blockbuster. Just yesterday, I was saying I used to rent The Sims. Busted out on the GameCubes. Wow, The Sims busting out. All right, we're gonna venture outside. So here's the deal. We may lose service when we leave this Blockbuster Experience right here. So if we just hit refresh, I'm gonna try and jump between the Wi-Fi outside and cell service. But if you haven't done so yet, please hit that like button, share the video. Let's go outside and check out the Central Florida Fair. The sun is starting to set. We are in a very unique spot. There's a dog show going on. There's some horror actors. There's a haunted house. So you don't know what you're gonna see when we go outside. Let's go explore. Here we go. Again, if you're looking for this experience, you want to come down the Bazaar Boulevard. What's up, man? How's things?
Doing great.
I'm here.
Here exclusively for that.
I love it. This is what, these are friends of mine.
Yeah.
I love it. You're gonna love it. As soon as you walk in, it's magical.
Yeah. Just waiting for my friend Annie's gonna be coming tonight.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm gonna do a little lap around here, but I'll be back. I'll see you inside. This is my home for the next few hours, but I'm walking around. I'll be back. So you see some of the characters here from the haunted house attraction walking around the street. Look at that. I love it. There's also, oh my gosh, I'm being chased. We got a dog show, the Stunt dog show from Aim High Canines. Looks like they'll be kicking off in about 15 minutes. So yeah, we'll come back and show. And here we go, Central Florida Fair. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is my very first time coming to the Central Florida Fair. I lived here for about 4.5 years. It is opening night, so this is the very first night. It will be here for the next few weeks. There's several different shows. There's some BMX shows going on. We'll get you the full show schedule. It's also posted in the description. So if you want to check out the video description, you can see the schedule of events for tonight. Also, wow, everyone knows Disney does turkey legs, but look at the size of these turkey legs. Sweet, sassy, molassy. Look at those. Also in the description, you can find our link to our Discord, which is an amazing community of just happy, positive people on the internet. I totally recommend checking that out. You could also find our website link, adventuresbycarney.com. Fun, and my socials. My Instagram is at @officialcarney. My Twitter is at @yourWDW guy. The TikTok is Adventures by Carney. The Discord is Adventures by Carney. Amazing Patreon program. Go check it out. You can search Adventures by Carney or just go to patreon.com/Adventures by Carney. You can see this is set up for the BMX show. There'll be a BMX show tonight as well. Some roasted corn. There's a bar right there. We got cheese fries and chicken nuggets. Corn dogs, chicken tendies, lots of shops. Also, right next door to the Blockbuster Experience, we'll show you they're doing live glass blowing, which is super cool. You have some freeze-dried candy. Again, here's the KTS Action Sports BMX show, which will take place a bit later on. They got the quarter pipe right here with some ramps. We got face painting. Burger Boys are here. It's big. Hey, yeah, we got the Blockbuster team out and about. I'm wearing the shirt. Free edibles. Jeez. It's going to be some kind of... Should we go live from the zipper?
Cold as your ex's heart.
Here's another show happening tonight as well. Duo Bravo. Circus Sideshow. That's at 7:15. That looks like fun. You have the Beer Garden Bar back here with DJ Red tonight. Oh, snap. Last time I was here, there's a concert each here at Florida Gardens Amphitheater. If you want to check it out, come see a show. I see you. Some cornhole going on out by the water. It's a beautiful night. Love this game booth. Sweet, sassy, molassy.
I'm still here.
We got sirloin tips. They do have lots of permanent restrooms, which is nice. So not a big porta potty event. They have, which are here year round, and they're kept. Most of them are kept with an attendant, I believe. At least the last time I was here, and tonight they have someone there cleaning them, so they're pretty clean, which is a big deal for me. I like a nice clean restroom. Pizza, I'll be the judge of that. There is no way this is legit pizza. Oh no, I'm looking at it. That is no New York pizza. If you're new to the channel, I am from New York. There's one thing I know, it's my pizza. You got some caricatures, you got the big wheel, some more rides. That's fun. This is perfect weather. Not too hot, not too cold. So if you're wondering what does the fair pass cost? Well, let's see. You can load your card here. So I guess if you want to do certain things, you can use the fair pass cards. Tonight, since it's opening night, is $1 rides, which is pretty cool. Tuesdays is $2 Tuesdays, $2 rides. Thrifty Thursdays, $25 wristbands for everything all night. That's not bad. Man, this is also taking me back. Besides the whole Blockbusters, going to a carnival, like an outside carnival. What's going on? The beer truck, the bar, the prices. Let's see. 9 for a domestic, 11 for. All right, that's not terrible. That's not bad at all. That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. Remember these fun houses? Oh, I know, Brandy. Get your t-shirts, lots of games. Hello, congratulations. Look at this royalty. That's fun. Here's a haunted attraction, but not the main one. Oh, they got bumper cars. They have one of those pop-up haunted houses here, but not, there is an actual haunted house that someone built over by us at the Blockbuster. I might have to check it out. give my review. Again, little quiet tonight. It is opening night, very first night of the Central Florida Fair. Besides the Strawberry Festival, which we've done the last few years here in Florida, man, I just haven't been around or seen carnivals, and it's just crazy to me. It's weird, A, being an adult at one of these, but 2, also knowing that Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld are all like a half hour to 15 minutes away. And you're like, you want to go on this Ferris wheel? But I do think it keeps it competitive pricing. And obviously there's the, I should say obviously, but I would say there's an obvious larger risk factor here. We're live right now. You want to say hi? You want to get in there? Kids love it. They don't even know what channel they're on. Like, you live on YouTube? Yep. Oh, let me get in that video. The lollipop swings. So it's kind of neat that I didn't even know that they kind of went digital with these fair passes where you could just reload or get a wristband. And you could use them year after year, apparently, according to this announcement. Is you can keep your fair pass or wristband, just keep reloading it every year. And a much faster, efficient system, it looks like. Good for them. The future is now. Central Florida fan. Yeah, wow. It also, there is, in case you're wondering, there is a very large police and security presence. There's also metal detectors. So you are safe, even though it's very Florida, and I love it. It is a safe environment. Everyone's going through the metal detectors. Love it. Look at this. Looking great. There's a little Hot Wheels store. All these collectibles like this, you could totally go find at SJG3 Collectibles. Go check them out on eBay. They sponsor the channel. The link's down below in the description. And if you have some special requests, please hit my man Vince and his team up. He is an expert. Tell him Adventures by Carney sent you. Look at this. You could even buy some sneakers. Let's go see. Oh, they look like they're introducing the dogs. Hopefully we keep service.
All right. Well, listen, do you want to go first, or would you like us to go first? We can go first. Okay.
Hey.
Nice job, Echo. You know the jumps over there. Ready, go, go, go.
Hey. I'm sure it gets more and more intense. Those. All of the carnival, all that's left is a bazaar where there's not great service, but let's see if I can set you guys up where you could watch the show and I could find out what's going on really quick. Let's see if you could watch some of the show. I'm just gonna find out what's going on and see what we're allowed into with the camera, with what we're not allowed into, so stick around, don't go anywhere.
Okay, so through the Eva wants to play, so we're going to go ahead and grab one of those cookies. Yeah, come on over here, girl. Girl, I need a treat. All right, ready? Go down. All right, we're next tonight so far. Can we go higher? Okay. All right, folks, this is really high for expectations or not. Eva, I need that frisbee, please. There we go. Okay. Now, I know what said this is really high. Ready, girl? Go.
All right, we're back. Let's do this.
One more chance.
We're done.
All right.
The bizarre below. High canine show to our left, right next to our Blockbuster experience.
Okay, folks, give it over. Echo, let's see if she can make it over.
Oh, just missed.
I'll try it again.
Now, just Eva, we're going to give Echo one more chance at this.
It's pretty high.
Okay, guys, cheer her on. Let's see if she can do it.
Oh, destruction.
Okay, that was pretty close. We're going to see if... Okay, folks, I think we're going to call it a tie for today. You guys did a great job.
We'll call it a tie. Very.
A special guest coming on out next. I need to pick Eva back up. Girl.
Let's show you some other fun stuff here. So if you noticed at the very beginning of our stream, this was just a black piece of wood. We have a spray paint artist working on a Central Florida Fair work of art right there. Mural, I guess you can call it. Oh, look at all these amazing guests waiting to get into the last Blockbuster. Brandy wanted chainsaws. We found chainsaws. I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's the smell of blown glass in the air. Brandy wanted chainsaws.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this place is great. Like, I was
Yeah.
a little concerned about the whole carnival situation, but no.
No, this is great. That I was just saying that I love that, like, you're right into Bizarre Boulevard, and it's kind of set back away from the ride, so like you're good, you're covered.
I love that I can see that. What is that thing called? A fire?
The circle thing.
Oh my god, that circle thing will make me cute.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Sometimes get stuck on the net.
I said I just find this so funny, like being from New York. Like when the carnival came to town, we all like went and ran to it because I was the only time to go on rides. But I'm like, it's got to be weird when Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld are all 20 minutes away. Like, but there's
True, but this is like if Disney doesn't have that.
no, of course, there's like a charm to a carnival. Like,
Right. And the
Those are
food
all day
alone.
events. These
Yeah.
are for a couple hours, get in, get out.
Like the idea that something now, an arm can go up like this while these little things are spinning. is
oh
like,
yeah, it got so much more intense.
I'm gonna, yeah. Like whole nothing. Like I love the whole.
No,
I
it's
can't go on that.
those rides are too safe. You need to come here, really get the thrill.
Well, you never want to meet a Carney.
Whoa, I'm a Carney. Come on.
You are. You never met a Carney. I have family that's what they do, and every once in a while I have a new tech, and I'm like, oh my god, okay.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, if it makes everybody feel better, my dad was an airplane tech, and he'd have like poker nights, and I'd be like, oh my god, who are these people?
And then you go watch the movie Flight.
I hope that, it's
Get them vendors. Yeah, I was gonna say this is opening night. It's Thursday. This will be packed, and again, this will be here up until March 10th, right?
yeah.
So come check out the Blockbuster experience. I'll show you a little bit over here too. But again, 12 to 12 on the weekends and 4 to 10 on weekdays. And again, I think it's just a contribution of $2 to $5. But also once you're inside, pick out all your favorite movies. $5 each. It's crazy.
And we have these cool stickers that I actually kind of love. I think we're gonna do ones that say I bought a movie from Blockbuster.
I like that.
Being on the whole roach thing right
I
now.
honestly though, it's a dying, like, the Blockbuster is like, it's a big deal to say like, hey, I supported a Blockbuster, or like I did this. I love that.
Listen,
Yeah.
This has been a.
I know you've put a ton of work into this.
I mean, let's just say that if this doesn't work, my Trans Am motor will never work.
Guys, we need to put a motor in a Trans Am.
Go with all the other old men on Saturday to argue about where the Phoenix should be placed.
We're like just not on the hood.
Where he placed it. This old
Okay.
man came up and started doing all. I was like, you know that more this is different than is this, and he was like.
I didn't even realize. Like I just thought everyone just dropped it right on the hood. Like
So the way you know how car culture.
car culture's way different. I'm not gonna pretend to be any kind of expert.
So like I have a stamped right for the 6 is a special edition, and it's stamped with you guys.
Nothing is impossible.
I bought it here.
Yeah.
No.
Also down here, I feel like car collecting in Florida is like so popular. Like there are so many amazing car spots and shows all the time, every weekend.
So in Miami, the tour situation is there's a couple muscle cars, but they don't know what it is, especially Trans Am.
Yeah, not the older stuff. Yeah.
Like, what is this? It's Trans Am. What? 'Cause then they stop
Yeah. It's American muscle cars of old are very different from a current car show, we'll say.
Yeah. But it's the same as this. Like if I were to say, hey, we do a Blockbuster experience, you know, sometimes kids are like, what? Oh, and the other thing I get a lot is, you brought those assholes back?
Yes, we're never giving up. We're holding on.
There's a bunker in Colorado.
We're holding on forever.
Till the end.
I don't know if anyone saw. Also, I loved the movie with Julia Roberts that came out on Netflix. What was it? I don't know, about a month ago. About kind of like the end of the world situation. Yeah, but I don't know if anyone noticed at the end. It was the DVDs that you can't get Wi-Fi. That saves the day.
I've been collecting my whole life, but the former situation, if I was home alone, I mean, I could have bought my motor with just
It's the obscure. It's the.
It's not even a hobby at this point. It's like
An obsession. Yeah.
Me first.
By the way, all the orange shirts are also security as well. So besides wandering police presence, you have security. I will say, and there's metal detectors, so it's a safe, fun time. And this is only opening night, and there's tons of shows and activities if you go to the Central Florida Fair. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, he's like, we gotta go in.
I used to work at Blockbuster.
Is it anything like it? Of course. Go look. If you used to work there, this is gonna take you right back.
I remember the memories, man.
Look at this.
Movies.
Look
I
at
can
this.
Take a real quick peek. I run Jelly Ball, so.
As an employee, just take a little peek.
Oh, this does bring back memories.
Come on. He used to work at a Blockbuster.
I'm the one guy that bought all their movies that were $5. I grabbed the whole bin.
That's the deal here. This weekend is everything's $5. Yep.
Well, I'm running Jelly Ball right here, so I'll make sure I swing in.
You guys, he's neighbors. Only 15,000.
I see you guys got some Walt Disney and all that over there.
Oh yeah.
I still have a VHS also, so
Yeah. Still owns the VHS. So he works over at Jelly Ball right next door. So down here at the Bazaar Boulevard, you can have there's gas blowing, which is super cool. I love stuff like that. Let's see, also down here in the tent, we're hitting the end of the dance going on right now.
They might have
I'm guessing this isn't Nerdy Noah. This might be the Sinister Sisters doing a little rehearsal here. Or maybe a show? We're gonna have to come back to this. Language and some other. But I just wanted to take everyone around and again support, my good friends who are doing the Blockbuster experience. Inside here we have the fine arts. Let's see what's going on inside. Oh, it's very quiet. Looks like some artwork, both physical and on the walls for purchase. The guitars, some pottery, plants. These are fun. Look at these little villages. I like the broken pot with the little, oh, that's fun. Second place in creative arts. I didn't realize these were judged. These are awesome. Who doesn't love a nice woven blanket? That reminds me, man, my grandmother made me one of those. I wish I still had it. Wow, look at this. This was second place, but that's impressive. How cool is that? Madame Leota. Again, thanks for hanging out with us on your Thursday night. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. We're 25 likes away. Let's go. I know it's a little something different from Disney, which won't always pull the same crowds, especially coming off of, we've had some awesome streams. If you missed them, please go back and watch. Yesterday we did 6 hours, the opening day of Flower and Garden Festival. We've been at Hollywood Studios this week. We did recently, we did a little resort tour over at Disney's Caribbean Beach. Lots of fun stuff. If there's a thing you want to see, please jump on our Discord. It's completely free. You could use your phone, your computer, jump in, back and forth. But our Discord is completely free with an amazing group of people. The link's down below in the description. Also, if you want to follow all the fun in between the streams, and who knows what kind of trouble I'm going to get into tonight, walking around here and whatnot. But my Instagram is @officialcarney. My Twitter is @yourwdwguy. The TikTok's Adventures by Carney. Our Discord's Adventures by Carney. The website, adventuresbycarney.fun. We have an event coming up. If you want merch, we got merch on there. That's fun. Just keeping the balls in the air. Story of my life. Sisters have left. The Nerdy Noah show, I'm kind of pumped about too. Oh, the show is still going on. Whoa, that is definitely an 18 and over show. I hope everyone has had an amazing week. Tomorrow is Friday. You made it. What is Jelly Ball? All right, so we were just talking inside of Blockbuster. What is, I mean, it looks like a paintball course, basically. Oh.
It's like gel. The way I can describe it is, you know, the stuff in the bottom of diapers.
Okay, yeah.
That's basically what it is. There's no. So basically everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Tomorrow is going to be a grain of sand.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's super cool.
Birthday parties, graduations.
That's amazing.
They bring everything to you guys.
That's so much fun. They have a whole course right here, right next to the last Blockbuster. It's fun. Oh, someone's got a horn. And a no is going up by the beer garden. They're blowing some glass. Thanks to Shelly for posting the links. I could have won a ribbon. You're right, Brandy. I should have submitted it. Hi, Jeffrey. Happy Thursday. Robert D said the Camaro Berlin. Oh, wow. I'll have to tell her about it. What's up, Boston? Drew in the house. Jeff is here. Hi, Shelly. Thanks, Brandy, for everyone hanging out here in the chat on their Thursday night. It's just me. Well, I think it is a perfect time to say happy Thursday night. I really appreciate you being here. Again, something a little different from your normal stream. That's why this is Adventures by Carney and not just Disney all the time. We like to mix it up, shake things up a little bit. Not that everyone knows I love Disney, and we'll be back at Disney. But if you want to see some other adventures too, we have a bunch of stuff here. Check out the channel, has a bunch of different playlists. We have Florida, other adventures in Florida besides theme parks, road trip videos, other little reviews of places around Florida and the country. I love traveling. I love experiences like this. I love nostalgia. And I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Hang out with me on your Thursday evening. If you haven't hit the like button, you can still do so. If you're brand new, consider subscribing. Share it with a friend. Hi. And yeah, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I know there's a lot of options out there, so it means a lot. If I could ask one last favor, well, there's a few. One, go down in the description. Go support everybody down there and all the links and everything else. But also, please be kind to one another. We can really make the world a better place. I love you all, and I will see you real soon. Have a great weekend if I don't see you, but maybe you might tomorrow. Who knows? I hope you got that bell on. Hit all notifications. That way you don't miss it. See you real soon. Have a great Thursday night. I love you. Bye-bye.